Hey guys, welcome to Picksburgh, and you're joining us for the best dang morning show that happens to air at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, starring two very attractive men. You know it. You know it. So, appreciate you being here, guys. As always, I have Nate with me every day. I'm Hustlin, aka the co-hostess with the mostest.
What up, everyone? Appreciate everyone being here on a beautiful Tuesday morning.
Yep, and I just want to do a friendly reminder for all of you guys, quick programming change. From now on, ECOM and beyond will be on my channel every Tuesday and Thursday. Again, so you guys can mark your calendars. Tuesdays and Thursdays will be on Picksburgh, and Monday, Wednesday, and Friday will be on Every Day I'm Hustling.
You know it.
And a big reason behind why we're doing that, guys, is I will be, for the foreseeable future, going out to Rogers every Friday when it's not raining. If it's bad weather or something like that, I will be on the show. But we will be bringing in a co-host every Friday. So if you guys are interested in being a part of the show or filling in and showing the world how inadequate I am at my job, get a hold of Nate for some of these Friday slots. I know this week we will have Uncle B's Old School Flips coming on in, but if anyone else is interested, we definitely want to remain community focused. So you guys are welcome to hit up Nate to come and show the world how much better than me you really are. But yeah, guys, so just a reminder, we'll say it a few times this week just so you guys remember. We'll also drop stuff in our Facebook group, so you guys will be informed.
You know it.
I do want to say hello to a few people that are with us. We got Cajun Reseller. What's up, Chris? He's getting that DDB point today. Put his name down, Nate. We're getting close to the beginning of the month again. That's crazy. These months go too fast.
Right.
Equal Heart Sales in the house. Hello, nice people. Simply Dana, good morning to you. You guys didn't see it. We were on her channel on Saturday. Kelly, the Ecom on board. The master of the roundhouse kick.
You know
$1 in the house. What is up, Ray? Good morning to you, my friend. We got Jennifer Hayes with us. Good morning, Jennifer. Christina Moore, good morning. Appreciate you being here. Hopefully you have a safe drive. What's up, Paul? Gate City Pickers with us. Awesome to see you, bud. Dan says it's Taco Tuesday. You know it. I can go for a taco, man. You got me jonesing. You got Dan in the house. Art Vandelay. Good to see you, my friend.
How about
DC Sells, the master of the license plate. We got Fat Elvis Goods. Thanks for being here. Hello, Frank. We got Frank Geppetto with us. Good to see you, Frank. Got Tracy T's Flips in the house. Peddling Profits. Good morning to you. Mike McCluskey. Good to see you, my friend. Trista Reed. Good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Got Glenn in the house. Swamp Picker. What's up, buddy?
what's up, Glenn?
Got the rookies in the house. What is going on? Frank and Boo joining us. What I want to know is, from a rookie's perspective, how do you think we did on our first storage unit? I'd be curious to know, because I feel like we were, what would you call us, like undrafted free agents, Nate? Because if, like, you got the rookies, we were like the undrafted free agents to come in and just like try to like ball out in camp.
Yeah, we're in the G League. It was
Yeah, that's for sure. Hey, what's up, T? Good to see you.
What up, T?
Glad that you're able to join us this morning. Always wonderful to see you. Hopefully you drive safe as well.
T and Donna always got them great auctions. Definitely check them out if you're
We got them
interested in buying some stuff or maybe even selling some stuff. They also bring people on from time to time too. So
yeah,
hit up T.
T's doing her thing. So how was your day trying to escape the doghouse yesterday?
It wasn't too bad. The wife, she was just upset. Well, the thing is, like, when I got home at 11, I went to sleep, and then I went to work at 5. So there really wasn't much able to communicate because she was sleeping and everything. So everything was just moving so fast over the weekend. And I told her, I said, it wasn't by plan that all this happened. It just kind of, put together as it did, and just know I'm gonna be home all day yesterday. So she was happy with that. She got to go to the store, run around, and I went upstairs with the kids for a while and gave her a little bit of a break. She's starting to do Facebook lives again, doing makeup and stuff like that. So she's able to enjoy some stuff that she hasn't got an opportunity to do as much recently. So
you see what Frank just said? He said, we're doing awesome. Got to keep an eye out for the ECOM Beyond rookie card. Very Zion-esque.
Especially that guy with the beard. I don't know about the other guy. He falls in the lockers and stuff. So he might be somebody who might get injured pretty quick.
Yeah. If you guys didn't see that, you need to see that part. That was like...
The funniest part of that whole situation was he looked at me like I pushed him. And I'm sitting there like, it was like a LeBron-esque flop when he was in Cleveland. It was a LeBron-esque flop.
Well, so in my defense, right? Nate's supposed to be my boy, right? So if Nate would have been falling, I would have tried to catch him.
I had no idea what was going on. He just stumbled and bumped, and obviously didn't fall because you were still standing. London Bridge did not fall down, and neither did you. So I made sure you were still upright. You didn't fall.
I'm still standing. Burn, 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 burn. Yeah, luckily I was able to catch myself with my face on that locker door.
Look at that video. He looks at me like, "What the heck, Nate?" And I'm like,
"Oh, that was epic." I mean, I guess it made for a good spot in the video intro.
Yeah, that was a great start to our locker careers.
Yeah.
Oh man, Uncle B, what up?
Bum, 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 bum. What's up, Jimmy?
Paul wants to know, what was the final number of times you hit your head?
I mean, honestly, I don't know. That many.
I'm going to give it at least one hand. It could be more. It could have been more.
All right. I'm gonna share this clip. You guys need to go watch this whole video because it's awesome. But just because we're talking about it, I need to lend a little context to the viewers who may not have seen it. All right, so this is the video we put out yesterday. And I'm probably going to turn on my volume so you guys can hear it. Or maybe I don't. How's that work, Nate? Do I need the volume for them?
Yeah, you're fine.
Okay.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Picksburgh.
Can you hear it?
Yeah.
So glad you're here. We just want
Look at that awesome shirt that dude with the beard got on.
And there might be a guy you know that we might have outbid.
He's got a nice beard scrunchie.
First off, these guys, they stop bidding on the storage unit. Okay? At what, $20? $25 you guys are out? $30 maybe? Somewhere in that range. So how much did you buy the unit for? 52. Why'd you buy the unit for $52? You stepped in and buy the unit for $52 for a storage unit? I mean,
all right, here you go, guys.
Look, no hands.
Oh, what the hell is happening over here?
Look, I even tried to grab you. You see that? I gave you support.
It outbid me. That was bad juju.
See, even what the hell said bad juju. What happens? But you see me reach out. The hand was reached out to save your life if necessary. If you're going to fall and London Bridge was falling down, see.
So the question is, guys, after watching the replay, did my boy have my back? Was he trying to save me, or was it just dumb luck that this beautiful face was caught by steel?
You know what? I had his back. But the reaction of him, like, looking at me like, don't look at me, dude. I don't know what you're falling on.
Yeah, but guys, you also get to see what's inside of the trunk or whatever. And definitely wasn't what we thought it was, but pleased to announce that Nate has sold some of the contents already of that trunk. And we're already in profit on that unit. And I haven't even processed any of the inventory outside of the little bit that Nate has sold off.
Uncle B said anything got worked on by that locker door. It was like watching a Tyson fight back in the day.
Touche.
He said, DS, who was in that video helping us? That was Rob from Second Cent Auctions. He's located in Cleveland, Ohio. He also has a YouTube channel.
Yep. I have him linked in the video. I can try to go grab a link for him. My computer's very slow.
KJ. See, Art and Storage Rookies definitely said I had your back. Just saying.
All right.
And Reseller Man, I'm sorry. Reseller Man as well.
All right. I'll take it then. If you guys say it, and I'll receive it.
It was like I reached out, went to grab him, and then he gave me this like, "Why did you push me?" Or I'm just going to pretend you pushed me, just so I look like a crazy guy falling into the door. Oh, that was
you know, whenever you like face plant in front of like people that you're just like now hanging out with for the first time and random strangers, it's always better to have somebody else to blame it on.
I've noticed in that video, there's multiple times you tried to have me as the fall guy if the decision was in the wrong direction. Paul says, "You're a pro wrestler. You should know how to fall." You know it.
You know, it's funny. I just kind of fell into it by default because I fall a good bit.
Mike asked, "What kind of spray guns were they?" There was some type of paint spray guns
for like cars or something, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
But then there was like torch stuff in there too.
Torch stuff. There was the spray cans. There was a lot of like the hose for the torch. There was gauges. Some of them are busted, so that hurts a little bit of the value. But hey, I mean, literally right off the bat, 6 hours after getting home from the lockers and stuff, I went to work and sold some stuff to a guy, or set up a deal, I should say, because I wanted to grab more stuff. So that was awesome. Because every day I'm hustling, you know it.
So what's up? Hey, I appreciate that, Eagle Heart. Say that they're enjoying the Facebook group. I appreciate that. And I hope you guys take a chance to take a look at the Facebook group. We have a lot of awesome people in there that share a lot of the cool things they're doing, and they're always there to help each other. So if you guys haven't yet, check out the Facebook group.
I drop it right now.
I want to say good morning to the Hudsons. They did say that was a great locker buy. Appreciate that. Cajun said the question is, did Nate trip you? We can't see that part.
No, both my feet were stationary. I know I have bigger feet because I wear.
Let's just say there might have been some size 15 Jordans that came into play in this scenario.
But in all reality, it wasn't me. It was like Shaggy said.
Was it me?
It wasn't me.
Mama says it was gracefully idiotic. Well, yes, it was. Thank you very much.
You know us as well as you do, Mama. You're right on point with that.
I'd like to say, like, if this was like a New York Times like review or something like that of my channel, I feel like that would be the tag. It was gracefully idiotic.
That sounds like a tag. Like
That literally, like, that might be my new slogan.
Like, what up, guys? Welcome to Pittsburgh. This channel is gracefully
idiotic.
Never find content like this anywhere on YouTube because we're crazy. Art said, Anthony, I fell recently in front of all my neighbors and was laughing. I couldn't get up. I just rolled around for a while.
You know, it's funny. That happened to me at the flea market once in the middle of a transaction. Because I broke one of those, like, they're kind of like camping chairs type thing. So, like, I was sitting down and I went to, like, get up and, like, I didn't get a full, like enough momentum to get up. So I started to rock back and then the one thing cracked and it, like, fell, like, at the customer's feet. And here I am trying to get up, but I have, like, nothing to, like, push myself up off of. Yeah, it was one of those, times.
That was deal so good, you do a barrel roll.
Yeah, Mike said I was junk drunk. You know it.
You know it.
Cajun wants to know how many units did the Hales buy at an auction. Well, one thing I've learned is you can't with the storage business. It's until a video comes out, you can't really reveal too much.
I'm pretty sure they put out a video with it.
But there was a video that aired that showed one unit they did not win.
If we weren't there, they probably were going to buy that unit.
They definitely would have bought that unit if we weren't there,
or would have split with Rob or something. I'm guessing. They seem pretty friendly, but they said also that was a gimme by Jeremy. So
yeah, that was like a welcome to the storage business, kid type of thing.
Yep. He's like, now get ready to look and find some mouses and some doodoo brown.
Oh yeah. There may or may not have been a few of Ashley's favorite characters in that storage unit. Being that she's a Disney freak. I'll leave that to your imagination.
Mike said you're a junk drunk. You know it.
Always drunk off that junk.
Dan says, when people are about to say, I meant to do that.
I mean, who doesn't just randomly go and meet what the hells and fall on their face?
I thought everyone that we just set the standard. Like anytime you meet like anybody for the first time, you just fall on your face.
Yeah, from now on, anytime you guys go and meet somebody who's like super cool, just know that Anthony already fell on his face, so it can't be any worse.
Right. That's like status quo. So if you don't fall on your face, you messed up.
Yeah, it's kind of like Billy Madison in the sense that you're not cool if you don't fall on your face.
Right.
Like I think Nate almost is feeling a little bit left out right now because he did not fall on his face.
You know what? Even though that is what the cool guys were doing, I'm all right. You know what? I'm not gonna cry over a little foliage. I'll be all right.
I mean, I guess since we're so close, you could live vicariously through me.
I guess in a way you're correct because yeah, I mean, anytime you're doing a storage locker for a whole day with somebody, when I cry, you cry, we cry together.
That's true. Cajun wants to know, where is Nala? He's around here somewhere. I had to keep throwing him off the desk because he keeps jumping on my computer and messing stuff up.
Blocking people.
Oh my God. Yeah, guys. Last night we were on Cha-Cha's auction, right? The Junking Data Girl. And Nala, literally, I'm over here trying to get lots together. And this little jag comes over here and starts stepping up on the keyboard and ends up blocking somebody from, like, not just timing somebody out on her channel, but like legitimately blocking somebody on her channel. And I like felt terrible. And it literally took Cha-Cha like an hour to like figure out how to unblock the dude. So like I felt terrible. So Lee B, if you're out there, man, sorry on behalf of my cat, my Beezy. You know what I figured out after the fact? Like, his Nala was like pestering the crap out of me last night. He was hungry. Like his food dish was empty upstairs. So had I known that, he would have just left me alone.
Starving your cats? Jeez.
No, I'm not starving him. He's just a piglet, man.
I'm just kidding.
He eats way too much, so we're trying to trim down his like food intake because he's getting fat.
Tim Powell, good morning.
What's up, Tim?
Appreciate you being here. Love the new faces in the crowd.
Got Lynn in the house, Perlini. Good to see you.
What up, Lynn? Swords Rookie says, Nate, Nate can't rep 6 deuce falling on his face. You know what? That's funny.
Nate, you should get like, you know, the game is like the rapper of the game. You know how he has like the little LA thing? You should get a 6 deuce.
Even though that would be awesome, I don't gotta live like that anymore. Even though when I was at your place, I had to throw up 6 deuce.
He did too. There were people literally like, because where I live, like there's a red light. I'm at the top of the hill and there's a red light. So when people come, they have to stop a little bit lower than the red light, you know, in case somebody's coming down the hill or whatever. But like people drive by bumping all the time because literally a couple blocks down the street for me is like straight, like you're going to get shot hood. So like literally people come up with like the big, like crazy systems, and literally there's somebody bumping like right in front of my house, and Nate's just sitting on my porch like 6 deuce. I was like, dude, do you know you're in the 6'8" right now, bro?
Listen, the 6 deuce trumps 6'8" all day. Just saying. I say that, and they left. Each one of them, they just scurried off like if you
find green,
because you find like a rat into the unit.
So it had nothing to do with the fact that the light turned green.
I mean, there was people on foot. Let me remind you, there was a group of young gentlemen that walked past, and I said 6 deuce, and they were like, screw. But yeah, most of them were in the car variety for the most part, but that's all right. Good morning, Myra. She says her daughter's birthday, just stopping by to say hi. We had cake for breakfast and our snack. That is the best way to start the morning. A little bit.
Well, happy birthday to Jessica from ECOM and Beyond.
You know what?
Tim says he's sitting in a dump truck watching it rain.
That's awesome. Making that money and watching ECOM?
Wait, so can wrenches not time out wrenches?
I believe so.
Cajun just said, could you take away Gary's wrench so I can time him out? That's funny.
I guess Cajun's trying to get a little eye for an eye action going on.
Ooh, birthday cake pancakes. That sounds delicious.
Right? I have to tell the wife, hop in the kitchen real quick and get a little something together for your boy over here.
Cajun said Anthony had the longest plush auction ever. Yeah, dude, I get auction or plush for days, man. You want to see something funny about that? This is going out today for Cajun. This is Cajun's plush, guys. It's like bigger than me.
Okay, Cajun, get ready for a huge box plush.
Yep.
He won plush or Saturday, didn't he?
Sunday.
Or yeah, that was Sunday. That's right.
Yeah, I just didn't get it out yesterday because of craziness.
Well, if he won stuff yesterday, that's perfect then.
No, he didn't. I don't think he did, at least.
Okay.
No, I don't have him on my list. But you could win something today, Cajun. No, I'm just kidding. We should do I haven't done a giveaway in a while, have I?
I don't know. It might be a week or a couple days. You never know.
You guys want to do a giveaway this morning?
Who's going to say no to that?
Got Storage Scavenger in the house. What is up, my friend?
We got Mr. Grimes with the fines in the house. What up?
Justin, good to see you, my friend.
I got to stop by his auction. So between the madness I was doing,
Heck yeah.
try to stop it.
There's always some good stuff in there. I like just watching like the minute to win it like way. It's like so fast and everybody's just like throwing bids in there.
Paul asks, how did we all split up the locker items? Basically, Rob took 2 things he wanted. He's like, is it all right if I take these and you guys have the rest? So that's what happened. Or did 2 or 3 things, which we were cool with because he was cool. He was a really awesome dude to hang out with.
For sure.
And it was ultra super fair for a better end for us too because we got more stuff. So basically, Anthony got the stuff for the flea market. I got some other stuff that I thought I could get rid of on eBay or YouTube auctions and different things like that. So this way, we're all putting some work together. So far, it's working. It's working. So
Definitely.
we might have a little thing of success with me knowing different people and able to get some stuff. And that first person I got rid of the torch stuff to, they know people that buy horse stuff, which we had in the locker, and this dude will buy car stuff and different things all the time too. So I told him, I says, you're looking for stuff new, used, let me know, and I'll be on the lookout, because that is what you want to do. If you can find people that are like, I will buy this if you get this, that type of unit or items, or if you think it's that type of unit, and you can have it basically sold before you even buy it.
Mm-hmm.
That is such an awesome situation because it's almost, guaranteed quick turn and back getting your money that you have invested and your time, of course. So
definitely,
hopefully all the stuff will, be able to keep going like that. And maybe we can do this maybe once or twice a month if possible.
Yeah, dude, I would love to do this at least once a month. It really, I think a lot of that's just going to have to do with how well we do at the flea market and stuff.
Yeah, the flea market's going to have to be like the main thing because, you know what I mean? Like, we always will find good stuff, but it's getting rid of the other stuff is how we really make good money, and then moving it at a good pace too, because if not, then that like your where you have it stored at, it's going to get filled up, and then
exactly, dude, we're almost at capacity already, and you still have a van load of stuff, and I have a van load of stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think I have half a van right now because of me getting rid of some of that torch stuff or whatever.
Yeah.
And man, you should have saw the van lift up after pulling that big bag that was in of the torch stuff with all the games. Like the shocks were like, oh, thank goodness.
Dude, I can imagine it killed my IKEA bag. Like it murdered the IKEA bag.
Yeah, like that and the cart. Like once I got those off, like my car like raised back up and was like.
The crazy thing is, do you know how much weight I carry in IKEA bags? And it shredded the IKEA bag, guys.
Sweet Texas Finds, what up? Appreciate you being here. Blood, Sweat, and Cell, what is going on?
Yep, what up, Leroy? Good to see you, my friend.
I mean, that's basically like the game changer. Being able to do storage lockers is knowing where and how to move that inventory. You don't want to know. You don't want to have to think about it after. It just has to be basically an instant no. You know what I mean? Because if you're not, you're just going to fumble, and time is money. I've never understood that term until like probably the last like 3 or 4 months. Like I've totally 100%. Anybody ever told me that in my life? Now I see what they're talking about because, for example, my time is valuable because I'm so busy. I work and then I do YouTube and kids, and man, like I wish I could buy more time. Like I need to buy 6 hours of time. How much does that be?
And not only that, Nate's putting out regular content now, ladies and gentlemen. Like pre-recorded content.
What?
Plus he has 3 ECOM Beyonds weekly. What? So I'm going to put you on the spot right now in front of all of your adoring fans, Nate. How many pre-recorded videos can they expect to see out of you per week?
Hoping at least. At the minimal 2, hopefully at least. At the very, very least, hopefully. So, I mean, that will put me at 5 days. I mean, at the most I would want to do would be 4 because I wouldn't want to overlap anything that, because that just hurts the previous videos and stuff. But
For sure.
we'll see what the analytics and the viewers think of everything, because every time you guys watch it, comment, thumbs it up, all the analytics says, hey, they want more videos, and if it keeps saying that, I will keep putting stuff out. So I appreciate everyone who's checked out my stuff so far, and anyone who hasn't, please head over there, sub, and you'll be able to see the show too every day. I'm hustling.
Yep. And I am going to strive to commit to 5 pre-recorded videos per week, guys, which is like, that's going to be a real stretch for me. I always told Nate, like, the nicest thing about getting that 3-day week on the morning show was like 1 less day of editing. But definitely going to strive to keep something out every single day of the week for you guys. So 5 pre-recordeds per week plus 2 ECOM beyonds. But we all know that's the best dang morning show on the YouTube. So
honestly, that might help your channel, to be honest. Like, we always talk about, like, me and you and other creators, we always talk about how lives kill your show or your channel, and it hurts your possible, like, how YouTube pushes your videos, because it kind of gets confused. So maybe doing it twice will actually help, because you're pushing more content out, and you're gonna definitely should have some at least flea market footage every week, which you're saying it does on your channel and things in that nature. So it could give you a boost.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that it'll definitely help out with like the algorithm and stuff like that. So I know that, like, I've heard a lot of people say that 1 time a week doesn't really hurt your channel or anything like that. So I'm hoping that 2 times a week won't. I'm going to try to see, because my thing is, like, I love lives. Like, I enjoy it so much, being able to go live and like actually interact with people. And like, I've made so many friends. Like, honestly, if I didn't go live, I wouldn't even have met Nate. You know what I mean? Like, that's how he and I met, is he said something in a live stream, and now we're like really good friends. So like, I wouldn't have met any of you guys without going live. So like, that's the challenging part, is wanting to start to scale YouTube more and look at it as more of like a business, you know what I mean? Because the way I look at it, longevity, right? I'm 35 years old right now, and I pretty much already like have the body of like a 60-year-old man physically from the wrestling and stuff like that. So I have a lot more longevity in the future being able to create content than I do being able to unload storage lockers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So I really want to take YouTube serious and everything like that. So I think putting more focus into the pre-recorded content, since that seems to be what YouTube drives more, is probably the better move. But I never want to go away from lives, because that's literally like one of my favorite parts about being on YouTube, is being able to go live. And like, the morning show is like one of my favorite things to do in the morning too, because it gets me up moving and gets my day started.
That's what's awesome about having a guy with a beard like me. Even though you're only doing 2 lives, I got 3. You come on my live, of course, over the show, still get the same type of interaction and all that type of stuff. And boom shakalaka.
You know it.
Good morning to the thrifting Goomba. What up, Mike?
What's going on, Michael? Good to see you, my friend. Michael sent me an awesome Elias figure.
Did he? Oh yeah, that is right.
Yeah.
I almost forgot. All right, Tim. See you later, buddy. Thank you for stopping in.
Yeah, thanks for being here, Tim. Appreciate you being here, man.
We're always live, 10 a.m. Eastern, either on my channel or Pittsburgh channel.
You know it.
Yeah, the lives are definitely cool. They're always fun. And then, like, it's the interaction. It's the, chat, getting to know the people that watch you.
Exactly.
I mean, it's, you see as in a live, you see the real person. And as a newer creator, that is like so important for everyone to kind of know who you are. How, that's how you gain like a bond, or like a connection with a lot of different people. And like everyone in the chat, like I basically know pretty super well. So just from coming and hanging out with us, or them doing content and stuff like that. So it's really awesome to see.
Definitely. Yeah, I think especially when you're smaller, I think lives are important too, just so you do have that like personal relationship with like your viewer base and stuff like that.
Definitely.
And I know this isn't really like the topic today, but I guess we were just kind of talking about it anyway. But yeah,
it is ECOM and beyond.
Yeah.
So we talk about all types of crazy stuff. Usually in the DDB version.
Exactly. Sweet Texas Pine says that, and you connect with like-minded people. How many resellers do you know in your area? Exactly. And the funny thing is, like the main reseller I know in my area, Nate, I wouldn't even know him if it wasn't for lives. So yeah, I completely am 100% there with you.
I think it's crazy. I'm sure we would have interact or like walked past each other, but as being resellers at yard sales and stuff like that, we're competition. Like we're I know I'm not like looking to bond with people unless someone actually says something to me, because I'm just like all about sourcing, looking through stuff, and you know, I don't want to waste 10 minutes talking to somebody that I'll probably never see again, and then could have found $100 item down the street, you know, type of thing. So I'm like always like dialed in at garage sales. But like we went to that one, and I can't remember what it was, or was that White Oak or something? And like, hey, let's go to this. We didn't set a meet spot, but we ended up crossing paths, that was crazy because that was a big community sale. So I'm sure
I turned around, and all I see is his beard in my face, and I'm like, that's got to be him.
At that time, it was.
Yeah, it wasn't as long as it is now, but it was still.
It was like
impressive
because it was probably about 2 months worth of growth, probably.
KJ, that would be amazing if you could do that for me. You would see one happy Anthony.
He says I'm an introvert. I don't talk to people out in the wild.
My wife is the same way. She used to. We went on a cruise out of New York City a few years back, and like I'm an extrovert to like the max. So like if I even make eye contact with somebody, I'm gonna say hi and talk. So like New York City people like basically walk around shoulder to shoulder. So it's impossible not to make eye contact with people like that. So like literally I'm just walking through the streets talking to like every single person I see. And my wife is like smacking me like, no one wants to talk to you. Shut up. That's just the way I am though.
That's just the way it is.
Oh man, why does the Back to the Future always have to happen to me on the show?
So this is a little news break real quick. eBay Bucks is giving away up to 5%. I don't know if it's on certain categories or what the case is. It might be on all your purchases. So if you're looking to buy something for a gift, whatever, buy it now. Purchase until July 23rd. That is the end of the ad free day. That was not a paid sponsorship or any type of thing. That was just a lookout. Jonathan, what up, buddy? Good to see you.
Jonathan, good morning, my friend.
Yeah, I was just scrolling through my news feed real quick, seeing, making sure anybody who was joining the ECOM was in, and boom, I seen that tweeted on somewhere. So that means 5% extra on cards I buy.
Kelly says use it to get supplies. That's a very good idea.
KC Picker says you talked to the wrong person in New York, you could get scammed.
That's true.
The thing that's funny is, I'll be dropping a video today, and someone in New York did scam me. So you have to check out the video. It'll be dropped today, I think around 5 Eastern today. It's definitely a great video. I think I did a really good job with it. Anthony's frozen.
No, I was just Nate facing.
It was a little choppy. That's why I thought you're starting to freeze. But get your supplies. Oh yeah, I gotta get my supplies. I didn't get my eBay stuff yet, so I can get 5% off that with eBay Bucks, and my cards are 5% off. Extra 5%.
There you go. Moving up in the world, man. Moving up in the world. So we are kind of like halfway through the show almost, and I think it'd be only proper to talk about our topic a little bit. What do you think?
Yes.
Oh, KJ got pallets this morning.
Nice.
Because they're looking pretty good. She bought 2.
What kind of pallets did you buy?
Right from the Goodwill bins.
No, I know that, but like clothing, electronics, like what type of?
Oh, yeah, gotcha. Got a mountain gorilla in the house. What's going on, my friend? Worldwide Wares, good to see you.
Yeah, qualifying items. I figured that was going to be the case. Cards probably ain't going to be.
They always got to have those little asterisks or whatever the heck they are.
I always got it rain on my parade.
Yeah. You know what? People like get upset about like clickbait type stuff, but no one ever gets upset about fine print. You know, like I don't like fine print. I feel like that's like super misleading, or like the asterisk stuff. I feel like my green screen's in fine print right now. Will work great, unless your name is Anthony. Uncle B wants to buy some pallets. Uncle B, check with your Goodwill outlets if you have bins and stuff in your area. They've been getting so many donations that they've just been, you know, basically making pallets and selling them that way for $40.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Paul says if you watch Craigslist Hunter's video, he was at the place I buy pallets. That's cool.
That's awesome.
KJ got a hard goods mix and a toy pallet. That's awesome.
There
Yeah,
you go.
I didn't realize I had just toy pallets. I probably would go grab one of those. Yeah, the only problem is right now my van is completely full. I have nowhere to put the stuff because my basement is completely full. Several parts of my house are completely full, and my shed is completely full. So
Let us know how that goes, KJ, and how much was each pallet on those two? Were they all different price, I'm guessing? Or are they just all the same price?
will you be making a video of the pallets, KJ? Because that would be super cool if you did.
Yeah, if you're going to do video, don't tell me. I want to watch. That's what you got to tell people.
Yep.
Don't want to spoil the surprise. Yeah, whenever you see that asterisk like D says, it's DDB because there's some type of small print coming. I hate that.
Yeah. She says it just means it doesn't work for gift cards and coins.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Always read the fine print. That's my problem. Is like I'm like one of those people. Admittingly, like I'll be like, "Ooh, it says free," and then I'll be like, "I want it," but I don't read the part where it says for 6 months or something like that. And then 6 months later, I'm like, "Wait a minute, this is a horrible deal. What did I get myself into?"
Ready to dive into that.
Awesome. She's making a video. That is going to be awesome, KJ. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Did you unload the pallet there and just like load it into your vehicle, or did you have to like get a truck or something to move it? I've seen it done both ways because I've been watching Harry Tornado do them, and I've seen him unload it like in their parking lot into his truck. I've also seen him like get it like actually palletized, brought to his house.
The more and more that like things tend to progress or do different things, the more I see myself having to get some type of truck. Especially if we're doing storage units and stuff, because the rental of the U-Haul was the same prices, or actually was a little more than just the 2 units we bought.
Yeah.
So if we can cut that out, or even get something like that, then that's half the money can go towards that, or all the money or whatever. And it's something you own versus something you're renting, and then put more money on and stuff like that. Because we're at that one storage unit or whatever, and the one guy goes, "I know a guy's selling a trailer, so you can get Get them pretty, get stuff like that pretty decent nowadays because of everything going on. People are, feeling a little pinch here and there. So be on the lookout if you are looking for different things like that. Probably a good time to buy.
For sure.
Okay, you said that you pull up and then you empty it yourself.
That's cool. It's really cool. Was there a lot of people there getting them? I'm curious to know that. Okay, so she says she took her truck, but you can't take the entire pallet in the box. You have to empty it yourself. Gotcha. Yeah, I've seen Harry Tornado do that. It's cool. Hey, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Worldwide Wear says they enjoyed our storage unit video. It's fun to watch.
Really appreciate that.
Yeah, we'll have some more coming out. I have to edit them, though. So there'll definitely be one coming out tomorrow. Possibly right after the show if I'm able to get it done edited by then. If not, it'll be in the afternoon sometime. But the plan is to have another pre-recorded video out tomorrow, 11:30. So that's the goal I'm going to set for myself now. But I'm going to give myself the wiggle room of releasing it all the way up to like 4 o'clock or something like that. Just because I know today is going to be crazy. We got a lot of packages that are going out. I got Bible study Flippin Hope at 2 p.m. So any of you guys that are interested in checking that out, we welcome everyone over there. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or what you believe or anything like that. It's just a fun place for everyone to hang out. So it's at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Flippin Hope. There's a link to that in the description down below for anybody that's interested. It's me and Hip Flip and Mama do Bible study over there every week. So you guys are always welcome. So I got that going on at 2. And then right after that, I have to go to the chiropractor. So that normally takes at least a good hour. So I'm going to be like swamped until then because I'll basically be packing all the way until Bible study. She just pulled a Nate Dizzy. She took like 20 bins and loaded them herself, and she legit buried her kids in the back seat. Yep. Nate even buries his wife in the front seat.
You know what? Sometimes that's what you got to do,
The people that were in the video with us were Jeremy and George from What the Hells, Rob from Second Sense Auction House in Cleveland, and Conky and Noreen from Conky's Flippin' Adventures. They were all there helping us.
Yeah, they kind of like stay out the way for the video portion, but they all were helping.
Yeah, they were a huge help.
Everything. Oh yeah, it was saved us so much time and definitely some money.
Yep.
So it was awesome for them to be there to as they're going through the units, like through the auction, just kind of point out things to look at and why to buy this, maybe why not to buy that.
Dad says KJ buries her kids in the back of the car like Anthony did to his grandma. Hey, that was my wife's grandma, sir. No, I'm just kidding.
So that makes it okay. Grandma's lives matter too.
Touche. Paul says, did you guys keep the trunk? That was one of the items that we gave to Rob. We gave Rob the trunk and the leather punching thing.
And
the rest of the unit we have.
I think you got the weight thing too, or whatever.
Oh, the weight thing? Okay.
He sells a lot of he has like a vintage auction, like really vintage item thing. So it was stuff that was right up his alley. Like I said, us giving up those items and for the help that was there, it was a no-brainer. I was totally cool with it. Having to pack that trunk and put it into my van, we might have not have made it to the next unit because there would have been no room.
Dan wants to know how far is Rogers from my house. It takes me about an hour and a half to drive there, maybe a little less. I mean, really, like in the grand scheme of things, it might be like a 15-minute further drive than Nate's house, maybe 20 minutes, if that, because of like no traffic, everything. Yes, thank you, Erin. She's bringing us back around to the topic that we haven't even touched yet. She said, "Did you say Miracle Grow? I need some Miracle Grow to help my business." Yes. So the topic today is Miracle Grow for my business, and the reason that I've been thinking about this lately is because we all come across a certain thing or time in our business where it's like we either discovered something or changed something or did something, and then it was like you were off to the races. You know what I mean? Like as far as scalability and stuff like that. And then sometimes you just kind of get to a point where you're kind of just stagnant, and sometimes you just need another push, like you had that last push that gave you that last burst. So that was kind of my thing that I thought would be really cool if we could like kind of brainstorm on that this morning. We can kind of discuss things that have worked for us, because we're all sort of in the same business. So I think things that are helpful for me, things that are helpful for Nate, and things that are helpful for you will be helpful for all of us, if that makes sense. Let's say hi to Donna Flippin Frozen. Appreciate you being here.
What up?
Jonathan says, my 70-year-old mom and my son, who was 4 at the time, helped me load my first storage unit a couple years ago. What's wrong with us? It's funny. We were unloading the U-Haul the day after, and literally it was me, Nate, my mom, who is 60, and Ashley's Graham, who's like 76. And it was like 100 degrees, and we were like dying. It was awful. It was awful, guys.
So I just worked an 8-hour shift. I drive all the way up there. I got about 6 hours of sleep. It was actually pretty decent for me. But anyway, get up there. Anthony's like, I got some help for us. I'm like, okay, cool. I go up there. It's his mom, him, and his Graham. Now, his mom's a good worker. His Graham definitely tries and works hard. But I'm like, we need a little bit better. I had to turn and burn most of that. Not turn and burn, but I had to shoulder a lot of the carrying because some of that stuff was super, super heavy.
Yeah, I know.
And
that's what sucks too with me, like having like a real bad back and everything, not being able to like lift a lot of that stuff. But hey, I still held my own.
You did some work.
I definitely put in some work.
There's Blue Rhino.
What's up, buddy?
My neighbor. What up, Blue Rhino?
Got Justin in the house, the flipping accountant. We have Pennsylvania reseller. What is up, Mel?
Mel, won't you be my neighbor? To the PA residents, or soon to be. What up?
Yeah, that would probably be good for the scalability of a business, not to have morning sickness.
Yeah, I
can imagine.
I give you all the credit in the world pushing forward with your business, being that you're going to be pregnant and stuff. Like, that's hard enough. And then, just trying to run a business. And then you have a younger one, too. It's going to put a strain on it, but you got to try and figure out how to make it work. You know what I mean? Do as much as you can. Figure out when and how to push, So it's going to be rough, but kudos to you. Good luck.
Dan says, since you live in a questionable area, do you worry about leaving items in your vehicle overnight? Yes and no. From the perspective of no is I have a Ring doorbell. So like I park where you can see my van from the Ring. But yes, in the sense that if somebody does rob me, it's going to be more of a headache to like try to recover the loss than it will be to just move on with it. So, I mean, yeah, that's always a concern. Like I keep my car locked up and everything, and I do have the Ring, but a lot of it depends on how I set the sensitivity, because I could send it to, like, if a fly zips by from the street, it'll tell me. You know what I mean? But I don't want my phone blowing up 24/7. So it's kind of like a tricky, balance. And it kills your battery a lot quicker too. Like if you have it alert you to like every little thing. So I typically have mine set to recognize people, and it's harder to do that from further away. So I mean, yeah, I'm always a little bit concerned with it, especially since some little jerk just walked by and bent up my, the antenna that does your radio. You know, it'd be a good idea to come by and turn it into a pretzel, just for fun. Just like everybody on my street decided to go around and just bend all their stuff because apparently that's something to do. So, but I did not get him on my ring doing that, so that sucks. Got Lobster in the house. He says, "What's up, Storage Wars PA?" You know it.
What up? Always good to see Lobster.
Wow, I'm surprised to hear that from your area, KJ, because KJ lives in Plum. Plum's like way better area than like where either one of us live.
See that, but that makes sense. The better the area, the more people are gonna take that chance and see the penitentiary because there's money in there over there. So there's no ducking and diving when you got all that moolah.
Yeah. Gary, what's up, man? Just a heads up, man. Cajun was trying to get your wrench revoked so he could time you out, man.
Be on the lookout.
I want to see the battle of Westside Gary versus Cajun reseller wrench v wrench.
Gary. Cajun said, "I ain't got no money." Yeah, me neither. Broke. For everybody out there, I'm broke. Don't come to my house. We'd be upset. So penitentiary.
So let me ask you, Nate, in your opinion, what would you say was the first growth spurt you experienced as a business owner?
Amazon.
Like how so?
On eBay, selling for me, it was like, and I'm doing this part-time, so I'm selling like say 2,000 a month or something like that on eBay, and it's trickle sales here and there, and then I started doing eBay and Amazon, and 5,000, 6,000, 10,000, 20,000. Like, how in the world is that possible for me as a part-time reseller to put up numbers like that when I don't have nearly as much time to source, look, and do everything like that? So from a perspective of time and figuring out what's best for me, having Amazon do FBA, it's like hiring an employee without having to hire an employee, having them do all of the shipping, the storing, the picking of hundreds of items, versus, having to do all that here and having to put time every day of packing, like Uncle B, like this weekend, he had a great weekend. He had to pack, I think, up to 40 packages for the last 2 days. That's a lot of packing, you know what I mean? So, for like after the show every day now, basically I'm able to like hang out for like 20 minutes or so, and then I got to fly out of here because I got to be at work at 1 o'clock. So like just on the perspective of getting stuff out and, keep listing, keep sourcing, it's so hard to be able to keep it going, you know what I mean? So with Amazon, I'm able just to send in and keep sending in every time I find like a decent amount of stuff where it makes sense to send it in, and keep replenishing, keep sending. And then I'm also able to do the eBay stuff. So for me, it was whenever I added Amazon into the mixture, and that took off the way it did. And it's been an amazing ride so far. I let it die the last month, but now it's starting to pick back up again. So, and that's the thing. You got to keep feeding it and sending stuff into it, because if not, then you're not going to get anything out of it, because there's not going to be any product in the warehouse. So that was the one huge thing for me, being a one-man operation with a little bit of help from the wife, of course, and not having to hire anybody and still being part-time. That was the only way I could like shoot up, in the numbers.
Definitely. I want to say what's up to Bargain Resell. I appreciate you being here. Yeah, I would say for me, the big time I scaled to, at least where I am now, I was basically like small potatoes. Like I would take like $100, if that, a week, and use that as like a sourcing budget. And that was basically like it. And the thing is, we were doing a morning show back then, mid-morning break room. And during that time, RVA Flips had a big buy of like $1,000 in Funko Pops at a yard sale. And I saw that and I'm thinking, man, like I would love to be able to do that. But if I went to a yard sale and it was like over $100, maybe $200, like I was out instantly because I didn't have the bankroll for it. So I actually took a PayPal working capital loan and, got a huge influx of inventory. And that basically took me from the point of being able to go to a sale and drop 1 to 200 to be able to go to a sale and drop 1 to 2,000, and being able to not have to miss out on great deals because I didn't have a big enough bankroll. So that was a game changer for me. I think it took me like maybe 4 months to pay off the loan. And the way that PayPal was doing, I don't know if things have changed now that eBay is kind of forcing everybody off the platform for the most part. But the way PayPal handled that was they went in and they took 15% of every PayPal transaction that I made money on, like every sale. So just until they were paid off. So it wasn't too difficult or anything like that to maneuver or even to pay back. It was like money that I didn't even, I wasn't missing because it wasn't coming to me. They would just take percentage out of everything. But that gave me the opportunity to kind of run this as more of a business rather than as just a hobby. You know what I mean? Because I feel like when it's a business, you can go and drop $1,000 on inventory and it not be a thing. You know what I mean? For the most part, at least most businesses can do that. I understand if you can't, because I was there for a really long time. You know what I mean? Like there are still weeks where I can't go and drop $1,000 on something. You know what I mean? There's plenty of weeks I can't go and drop $1,000, but there are things out there to help you scale. Especially with the pandemic, there's resources and stuff out there that you can, at least apply for. But yeah, that was one of the things that helped me a lot. Just as being somebody who was coming into this, like, I basically started reselling full time out of necessity because my church closed and I had no income. So, you know what I mean? Like most people, they start reselling full time, like after they've been doing it part time for like some time and their business has gotten to a certain point. But I didn't have that luxury, so I had to just kind of bootstrap it.
Yeah, that's what makes it tough. Sometimes with there's a lot of people out there that are working on a smaller budget. So PayPal has that loan system. I think even eBay has something going on. I think where you can apply for something. I know Amazon does. I did that, and theirs is really awesome because it's a really short thing and it's a very little amount of interest that they charge. I think I only paid $20 on $1,000 for. I had that for an even longer period because of the whole Rona situation.
Yeah.
I added that to my business, and then I was able to. At the time, there was a lot of good stuff to source for. So, that was the month that I was hitting 20,000 on Amazon. Was during that period, and cash and cash flow, I can't express and say how important it is to your business. It is so, so important. And, you know, without it, you know, without having cash or whatever, you can't make the purchases like Anthony said. You can't grow. You can't, you know, keep things just rolling and how you want them. You know, you're at a standstill inventory wise, which you never want to be, because you want to always have the capability to jump on a situation if possible and really make some good money, because those opportunities aren't always there. You know what I mean? Like, for example, Anthony and me were talking about how Goodwill has been bad. He went to the Goodwill and found all those games. Like, say he didn't have the money for those at the time. Say his business was at a standstill, eBay wasn't moving, or the managed payments kind of got him screwed up holding his money, and boom, he would have had to leave all those games sit there or only buy a couple. Like, that would have been a shot to the chest for, you know, his kind of like just like the mental makeup of the being a business person, a reseller. That, man, like, something is wrong here. I can't even go buy $2 or $3, $4, $5 video games and make a ton of money or whatever. Like, I literally can't buy those right now. Like cash flow and the money coming in and out has to almost work like clockwork. Like, you spend $500, you need kind of that money coming back super quick. That's why, like, you know, with the storage locker stuff we bought, you know, us just recouping $140 right off the bat, boom, like the next day, that was huge, because that paid for a good chunk of our expenses for the trip.
Yeah.
So now, like, you know, like, we definitely want to still move the stuff super quick, but, you know, the stress or the mindset or the mental thing of knowing, like, man, like, I just put out X amount of dollars. Am I going to get this out? Is this going to be like a long haul type thing? Is it all going to be long tail? But no, I mean, like, it was some stuff that jumped out the door. So it's a great situation. But it's so important to have
Definitely.
that flow.
Completely agree.
David Miller, he said, "Hey guys, love watching the Storage Locker episode. Appreciate that."
I appreciate that, Dave. Thank you so much, man. We got some other really cool storage stuff coming out too. I have an entire camera full of footage that needs to be edited. Plus, I still have to go through almost all of the other unit still, because we didn't have time to film on location for the most part, because we had like 45 minutes to unload the entire unit, clean it to get our deposit back.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
We'll say hi to Maggie Doodle as well. Thank you for being here, Maggie.
see the king of clubs. What up, Carolina Hustler? We found some clubs in the unit.
Yep.
Did
you sell the clubs?
Yeah, they got sold too.
Nice.
Yeah, they he has younger kids, and they have a little bit of yard space or whatever, so they're gonna putt around and play with the clubs or whatever. Nothing, of course, huge money, but I mean, it all adds up. $1 here, $1 there. You know what I mean? It all comes back in a way, and it brings you that profit.
Poor shizzle. Be on that one, man. So let me ask you this, Nate. Like, so you talked about Amazon being that thing that kind of helped you scale your business from where you were at. What's the next step?
Except for me, the next step, honestly, from a business perspective, and kind of just, you know, now that we dabbled in lockers and everything else, for me, it would be probably the best move possible would be wholesale.
Mm-hmm.
It's less having to be involved with the hand-to-hand or the, you know, packing, repacking. I really wouldn't have to do too much of that. I can have it sent straight into Amazon, getting ungated in more categories. You know, so if I'm able to do that, you know, going sourcing at all the different stores and online, it opens up more doors to making more money as I'm shopping and looking for stuff. Because you know how it is when you're going and shopping and you find something, it's like, man, look at this profit margin. Because say, you know, health and beauty item, or, you know, like you're selling DVDs in Canada, like, you know what I mean? Like, there's money out there, but sometimes you're not able to get it. And Amazon's one of the biggest platforms with the most people spending lot of money. So being able to get into that spectrum and really diving in and be able to do that is just amazing.
Definitely.
Because I mean, like, so like if anybody's doing great on eBay, and I know a lot of people are, which that is fantastic. Just times that by 10, and that's probably what you would do on Amazon. Just saying, because it is great. It is amazing. That's why I love it so much. It's the turn and burn. You know what I mean? Like, and by buying more items, you're making money. You might make a little less than you're used to, but you're doing less. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you can send in 100 of an item and it sell out in a week, and you put that on eBay and you might have sold 4. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy how certain things do so well and some don't, and it's vice versa. Like, it might be the other way around on a couple items on eBay too. But it just I really I love the platform.
Yeah, I think that's something that I'd kind of want you to show me a little bit more about too, is getting the like wholesale to Amazon direct thing going, because I like FBA, but the reason I haven't been doing it is I hate packing it. Like it literally, like I would rather pay the 15 cents like per. That's how bad I hate it. Like,
well, that one company we're going through wholesale, they do that.
Yeah, I know.
But I mean, like, I think because they're farther away, it hurts on the profitability because the shipping would be higher unless you're able to ship to a close warehouse out that way. But you know, I got in contact with a company in New York that you know, that would be a lot better shipping wise and everything too. So you know, there's tons of stuff. There's even companies that you can buy. Like, for example, you can ship the stuff to them. Like, say you're doing OA or you know, and you buy something from Walmart, you buy 100 pieces, you can send it to another company, and they actually repack and put labels on it. And you send them the Amazon label, and they ship it out for you, no problem. So, Uncle B, I know we agree to disagree, but that's the thing. It's great with reselling, man. Like,
I'm gonna do an example here of products, because for me, I'm a primary eBay seller too, but I dabble in Amazon because of Nate, like, teaching me all this stuff. So I'm going to show you a product that would probably move fast on Amazon. Now, keep in mind, this isn't an actual product that moves good on Amazon. This is literally the worst buy I've had in the entire year of 2020. So if you buy it, you're probably going to lose money unless you eat it. So, but I'm going to show you the product, and it's just an idea of this type of product, an everyday item that you would send into Amazon and make money on. And another item that would be kind of like an eBay item that would probably not sell as good on Amazon. So
this is the ECOM and Beyond exclusive.
So if I'm outsourcing for Amazon, I'm going to look for something like this. You know what I mean? People like this, people eat this, people need this. You know what I mean? People, I think Amazon's becoming the platform where, you know, I don't feel like going to the convenience store today. I need this, X, Y, and Z. I'm going to order it on Amazon. Now, if I were to do this FBM on Amazon, I don't know how many people are going to be searching for something like this on Amazon. If somebody wants something like this, they're probably going to go straight to eBay. So I think a lot of it has to do with the type of item it is, because I agree. There are some items that, like, you could throw up on Amazon and literally get zero traction. But I think it's just knowing the demographic of the buyer, like what type of person is going to that platform and for why. You know what I mean? Like, what are they looking for?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be kind of like my 2 cents in it. But as always, I could be wrong. What would you say, Nate?
Worldwide Wear says that they do FBM, but it moves slower than eBay.
Well, yeah, that's why I was bringing up the example of the types of items.
If you've seen some of my posts that I put on, like, the Facebook group and things of that nature, I've shipped out 150 items in a day of 1 or 2 products. You know what I mean? Like, it all depends what you're buying. If you're buying stuff that's a slower mover, then that's might be why. but that's the advantage of doing a PM. You can grab basically anything and just hold it like eBay, and then cross post it on eBay or whatever. But you know, if you get an item, you see that rank is super good, you can clear a shelf and basically almost guarantee, unless someone comes in and undercuts you or whatever, which does happen. But if it's a good selling product, you'll get your shot, you know, no matter what. You know, I made some super chunky profits during the Rona situation, and it was all super fast moving. It was amazing. I bought my van just with the pandemic money that I made on Amazon. Like, full disclosure.
So Casey's asking, is YouTube revenue decent if you're monetized? Just curious. I would say if you get a lot of views and good, so pretty much the things that's important with YouTube is number of views and average view duration. So those are the things that are most important that you want to maximize on if you want to make money on YouTube. Subscribers and stuff like that don't really make too much of a difference. You know, payment wise and stuff like that, the only real thing you need is 1,000 subscribers and at least 4,000 watch hours. And once you do that, you can apply for monetization. But like smaller channels like me and Nate, like we're not really making anything, you know, worth writing home about.
Yeah, I mean, you know, if you do a live or whatever, you're making $1 or $2.
Yeah, it's
Put out a pre-recorded, you get through interviews, it's $1 or $2.
mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? It's all about the views and how long they watch, because it's how many commercials and all that type of stuff that they click through or whatever. But yeah, unless you're getting 1,000 views is like not, I think like $9 to $12 or something like that roughly. It all depends on where you rank within their guidelines and how clean your channel is, and you know, if you cuss and what you're showing, what you're doing, like if you're doing gun stuff, if you're doing whatever, it all depends.
That's the other thing too, guys. That if you're a content creator, you want to take an inventory of the type of content you create, and before it gives you the option to turn monetization on your video, because each video starts as an unmonetized video, you have to actually go in and monetize it. It'll actually give you a checklist of things you have to actually go and say none of these things are in the video, and like cussing's one of them, drug use, paraphernalia, any of that stuff is like one of them. Like any kind of like indecent like talk, like say if we were making fun of like Corona or something crazy like that would be against monetization. So basically what you want to look at is there are businesses and companies, they're bidding for ad time on YouTube, and essentially you're gonna see a box checked by your channel's name if, like, say you swear on YouTube a lot, you know, which if you do, that's cool, like no big deal. But the companies who like want to portray a wholesome image will not buy ad revenue on your videos because of the cussing, or say it's something like drug related or something like that. Companies that don't want to have anything to do with that type of thing won't buy ad revenue. So, you know, like, obviously be yourself, because people are going to want to see a real person. They're not going to want to see somebody who is just, you know, fake and whatever, blah, 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 you know. But at the same time, if your goal is to make money on YouTube, you just need to realize that YouTube lays out all the guidelines, and basically, like, they give you the list of things to avoid right there when you go into check monetization. And as long as you can avoid those things, like, it's okay to tease them. Like, for example, storage units, right? We've all seen the, you know, gun found in storage unit, or drugs found in storage unit, that type of thing. You know what I mean? But it's a fine line. You know what I mean? Like, you need to be careful with how you do it and that kind of stuff. So could affect your AdSense payments, and, you know, what people are willing to bid, and if people are willing to bid on your videos. Because right now, with me being such a small channel, I'm still a 100% auction as far as AdSense goes, because it'll actually tell you where your AdSense money's coming from. And literally, it's all coming from auctions. Companies are bidding on my videos.
I think everybody
deal with the bigger channels too, but the bigger channels have. Trying to remember what it's called. They're in like a different category of AdSense. Do you remember what it's called, Nate?
I thought everyone
they're preferred or something like that, or I can't remember.
If you're, I think everybody is still auction, but if you're in a preferred, that's where you get the most money per view, per whatever.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what it is. So if you're a clean channel, you don't have any offensive type of topics or whatever, like you don't show any type of craziness, then cussing, etc. You know what I mean? Then you're considered in that preferred.
Touche, Kent. Touche. He says, unless you are Gary V. Yep, and Gary V just don't give it. He don't give a rip.
He's OG original.
Yep.
And that's great. That's what you want to be, especially with Gary. Like he has enough money where it's like YouTube AdSense is like whatever. It's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah, and it's not that you won't be able to get AdSense, like, because he says he's drinking a beer in his last video. Budweiser might want to advertise on that video. You know what I mean? Like, so it could go in the opposite spectrum. You know what I mean? You could be like talking filthy. You might have like Playboy or something want to advertise on your thing. You know, you never know.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, like, you limit the potential buyers is what that's the main point, because since it's auction, they're bidding. Don't you want to see people bid each other up and get a little bit higher, you know, money on your video? At least that's the way. Exactly, kid. He says Gary V's got that expletive money. You know it.
See, Kent.
I don't know why my StreamYard is not updating fast enough.
Yvette Anderson. I hope I said your name wrong. Right. I hope I said your name right. I'm terrible at pronunciation. I apologize. Yvette Anderson. Good morning. Appreciate you being here. Yeah, that's basically like the whole rundown with with like that type of stuff with YouTube. Like you can make money, but you have to treat it like a business, and you have to put the time into it. You know what I mean? Your thumbnails and everything. That's how you get your views. That's how you get people to click. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just make sure whatever you're putting on your thumbnails isn't clickbait or whatever, because people don't like that. I know I don't.
Yeah, it's a fine line. Like you really need to walk, because you obviously want as many people to click your video as possible, but by the same time you don't want them to feel misled by clicking your video either, you know? Paul says, when you guest on a show, does that count as watch time? No, it doesn't. It has to be on your channel. Yeah, only people watching your videos counts as watch time.
Well, I think he means like if you're like in a browser and you're not logged in your account, but you're watching the video, does that count as watch time?
Oh, I think as long as you have the video playing, I think.
As long as it gets played, even if you're not logged into an account, it still counts. Yeah, any watch time, anytime a video plays, I believe when we watch our own videos, like when we say if we're just checking to make sure we didn't screw up or something, or we're doing a premiere and we're watching it, I don't think we get any type of like AdSense or anything for us watching our own videos. Because if that was the case, I'd put mine on replay the whole time because I got YouTube Premium.
Dave says that we need to get Dude Perfect or someone like that to plug us. That'd be cool. Grimes actually got a Dude Perfect storage unit. Grimes finds you guys haven't seen that, but yeah, he actually got a Dude Perfect storage unit back in the day.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Mm-hmm. Bargain Resale says, I got videos, just don't know how or have time to edit. Well,
Yeah,
any questions you have in regards to that, you can always feel free to reach out. You can find me on Facebook in the Facebook group. That's probably the easiest way to find me. But I'd be happy to help you out. There is an app that's been a game changer for me in regards to editing video, and I'll show it to you real quick.
I'll drop the link for the ECOM group.
Can you guys see that? It's that one right there with the camera on it. It's called Video Shop. So, as a lot of you guys know, my computer is absolute hot garbage. Just streaming is sometimes a problem. I'm getting a new one in October, but in the meantime, I've committed to putting out videos. So I needed to find a solution, and Justin and Jeremy were able to put me up on this app, and literally, it is just being able to use the app alone has made it's so much easier to edit. And I thought like iMovie was easy because I used that for like the first year of my channel. This is so much easier than iMovie, and you can do a whole lot more with it, and it's free. There is a paid version. You can do even more. It's called Video Shop, Donna. Video Shop. Like going shopping.
It's good to edit with the phone. I'm pro PC.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you have the setup, but I mean, let's be real though. A lot of people, even like brand new people to creating content, might not have like a setup that's like sufficient for what it takes to like really do YouTube on a proper level.
Right. I mean, if you have a newer computer, you could do it. Definitely have a desktop if possible if you're looking to buy something.
This is what Jimmy and Nate use right here. Filmora. That's for the PC.
Awesome.
I've never used it, but like I've seen what they're doing with it, and it's pretty cool. The app I think is just for the phone, but I'm not sure. I haven't used it on anything else. I just do it for because it was an easy option for me.
Yeah, if you're looking for a program or app to use for editing, Filmora is a one-time fee, $60, 60 or $69 one time. And then if you want, you can subscribe to their effects and overlays that they do, but they also have a free version where you get those kind of a little bit delayed than everyone else. But that's why I get the delayed version of that. And I mean, I love it. I love it.
Yeah, Dan, that's what I was doing for a long time too. I was either editing on my tablet phone or computer with iMovie because I have Apple like pretty much everything, and iMovie's free. Dude, you should try the app though sometime, man. Video Shop, like it might give you a little more flexibility. It's super like user friendly too. Like if you think iMovie's user friendly, this one's probably even more user friendly. Yep, iMovie's a great program to use. Like I said, it's free, so if it's free, it's for me. I used it for over a year. So I think it's getting to be that time of the show, guys, where we're going to start to wind down. Tomorrow we will be back on Nate's channel, 10 a.m. So make sure you guys come out for that. Today, Nate is releasing a pre-recorded video, and newsflash, he got scammed.
Definitely did. And it's watch it to the end. It's funny. It's funny.
Yep.
I did my best.
Appreciate you guys.
Trying to bring you that fire content.
I will have another pre-recorded video out tomorrow as well. More than likely storage related. Ken Daigle said scammed by Mr. Burns. Is that what happened, Nate?
Not by.
Oh, he froze. He made it all the way through, and then he froze. Mr. Burns wins yet again. Mr. Burns for the win. You know it. I hope you guys have a great day, and we will see you all tomorrow on Nate's channel.